Okay, so here we are in ZBrush, and I'm going to start by going to Tool. I'm going to Import, and I'm going to import my OBJ. I drag it to create it in the viewport, hit T so I can edit it, and Alt-click to basically frame it in my viewport. I'm going to Shift and hold down my mouse button to snap it into more of an orthographic front view. And I will turn on frame so I can take a quick look at what my tessellation pattern is from my initial geometry that I've imported. So again, the idea was that we subdivided this so that we could put detail where we needed it. Because ZBrush is now going to take each one of these quads and quadify it. It's going to dice it up into 4 and then dice it up into 4 again, and basically keep subdividing this geometry so I have enough surface geometry that I can sculpt in detail. And that's basically how ZBrush works, is it's going to subdivide it, and then we just can sculpt with whatever we've decided to build there. So first thing I'm going to do is you go to polygroups, and I'm going to use UV groups. You'll remember that we offset the UVs, and the reason why we did that was so that we could use UV groups and separate the object into different pieces. If I hold down Shift and Control and I click on the object, I can show parts of it or reveal parts of it. If I Shift and Control out here in the view area or in the empty space, it will show the entire object. So you can see the object is divided into different UV groups through polygroups. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take advantage of turning those UV groups here into subtools. So in subtools here you can see that there's a button called Group Split. And what this will do is divide the object into different subtools based on the UV groups. So that's why we offset the UVs, that's why we did UV groups, and now that we have the object in different subtools, we can subdivide each one of these subtools and sculpt it. The benefit of this is that each one of these subtools can have a lot of geometry, and that allows us to have more geometry in the scene than we normally would, because each one of these subtools is being handled as a different tool itself. It's a great advantage.